welcome back to Small Business Saturday at Sibley's West. And one of our guests today is the author Christina Barrueta.
Barrueta. Or Barrueta.
Barrueta.
That's easier.
And she has written a great new book, Arizona Wine, A History of Perseverance and Passion. And it is all about the Arizona wine industry. And so thank you for coming out to Sibley's today. And tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, it covers the history, from the early history, pre-Prohibition, the wineries that were being made north and south. And I didn't make it just a dry history book, but you'll find that a lot of it is a narrative of the winemakers themselves. So I sat down and interviewed quite a few. I wish I had room for many more, but it tells their story, and I really hope that people feel like they know the winemakers once they finish the book.
And a lot of people don't know this, but wine has been made in Arizona or the territory for centuries.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, in fact, one of the biggest winemakers was Henry Sherman up in the Sedona area, up in Verde Valley, and he actually had people come far and wide for his wines. He grew wine between the late 1880s and early 1900s.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can read about him in the book. His great-grandson actually is the one I interviewed, and his family saved a lot of receipts and anecdotes and articles, so it was really interesting.
And a lot of the wines are getting a lot of notoriety in wine publications and things like that.
Yeah, in fact, this one just won a double gold at the AZ Republic competition a couple weeks ago, which is the state's largest and most prestigious competition.
And so, can I ask, do you have a favorite wine?
They're all like my children. Depends on my mood. It depends on what winery I visited that day. But it's worth seeking out different wineries with all the festivals we have. It's a good way to taste wines and see which ones you like the best.
And obviously you have an interest in Arizona wine. Can you tell a little bit more about yourself?
Well, I moved here from Massachusetts in 2008, and the same year started writing for AZ Wine Lifestyle magazine. So I wrote for that for quite a few times. They sold owners. I became a freelance writer, but I've supported AZ Wine since then, and I think it's time that people know more about it.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming out to Sibley's West.
Thank you.